she a dolphin. Let you eat the whole thing for like 4 G's. All my niggas lick they coke clean. All my bitches keep the slang low key, low key, low key. She a dolphin. Let you eat the whole thing for like 4 G's. All my niggas lick they coke clean. All my bitches keep the slang low key, low class, but we still find a way. She got no job, but she falling it for me. Got a fat ass and a low self-esteem, so she gon' get high till she can't feel a thing. Lil' homie looking for a feel to feel is lonely. Lil' did he know it, so he filling up a drink. Pour until he post some more, fuck it with the homies, bro. You don't even know me, you don't know me.
Nah, you don't know me, bro, fuck outta here with that.
Where the love go? We had dreams and now we speaking where the funds go. Lost our way between our reasons and our demons like I might die before I make it, I don't make it right. Cut the was, what it does, where the love go. Open up, show us something, what you run for. This is it, this is all you could've wanted, nigga. Look and live it, you might end up where you started, nigga. Same story, the names changed. Same nappy nigga on the atlas. Same routines, the same habits. The pages ripped, the baby sick. Mama hit the corner on the rope-a-dope. She ain't really want no kids. All she want is a kick. I just wanted some kicks. And the mic with the chrome. Get the bag, bring it home. Now I'm trapped in the static and running last for some coke. Grandma tracking, what's the address? Get your ass in the road. Never knew where I was at, now I see it is so. Builds a will to brick a home, I will the power of ill. Where you standing when you spinning cancer, cancer for real. When your fans are swinging shit, what you gon' do with the smell? I don't answer, I don't pick a pants or bite of this shit. Fuck my petty problems, niggas die for some watches. And the bitch I used to fucking suck a dick cause she starving. Couldn't keep a bucket bottle, so she reaching for my wallet. She dishonest, had to teach her, she a heathen, do it proper. How I leave her like a prop, had to cut that scene off. All she do is watch TV and eat my collard greens. So I hit the weed with my controller, she don't wanna read. That's just what the city breed. Niggas don't got shit to do, bitches run the avenue. Niggas don't got half a reason, pack to beat the summer heat. Back to sleeping, reaching for a bag to pull release. Acting full, ain't fooling me. I know she a low key, she a dolphin. Let's you eat the whole thing for like 4 G's. All my niggas lick they coke clean. All my bitches keep the slang low key, low key, low key. She a dolphin. Let's you eat the whole thing for like 4 G's. All my niggas lick they coke clean. All my bitches keep the slang low key, low class, but we still find a way. She got no job, but she working it for me. Got a fat ass and a low self-esteem, so she gon' get high till she can't feel a thing. Lil' homie looking for a feel to feel is lonely. Lil' did he know it, so we filling up a drink. Pour until he post some more, fuck it with the homies, bro. You don't even know me, you don't know me. I've been up to here low-key, trying to reach my spirit, cause my mind is nowhere near. Said the street to my ear, low-key. I've been caught up in the mirror, can you holler when you hear this? I said I've been up to here low-key, trying to reach my spirit, leave my body in the mirror and my problems for the clearance. Holla if you hear this, I hope I can make it clear. You got it, then I'm here. I've been up to here low-key. Let it right. Shit. What's up? My name is Kyrie. I go by Ree. Shit. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. This is my soul. And thank you for Jasper giving me this opportunity. And I said what I said. I really fucking appreciate it. Speak my shit. Fucking whenever y'all ready. Boom, back. Hey. Fair, babe. search for love. Can't find your head, your home, your why. Don't look to him, don't ask for mines. Dead man, ghost, dead man, you search for love. Can't find your head, your home, your why. Don't look to him, don't ask for mines. Dead man, ghost, I do my thing, I hold my own weight. You hold the scale, I'm flowing through keys. Dead man, your mo is homemade. Watch how I grow, my head, my throne, ayy. I see you folding bands with stole, ayy. Red man, dead man, you might as well sleep. Hop in it, drop in it, hop in it, drop in it, You say they cold, so you gon' hold heat. Flash in your waist, but hate on her glow. You can't complain with Shadi hit low. Don't say your thing with homie creep. Dead man, your talk less than cheap. Hop in, my friend, we roll. Me, look. Take what you want, but you just scraping the crumbs up. I get paid to believe, you just bank on the season. I'm ass out when the sun up, surfing clouds in the summer. Hurricanes when I spin the loud, the earth shake when I break it down. My vibration like thunder, fucking wave in the jet. I'm a high in my plane, nigga pants in the crane. Scrambling, pushing pace, panic frying the cage. Dancing the devil's two-stepping, drowning your angst. So you dead and numb, what's your debit number? I come collect the change, but fucking credit, need investment. Fill my check in, be offended. I'm ill, need medic. Pop pill, my do it. Fuck the cops, he said it. Blah blah, y'all drooling. La Jay said it. What the fuck y'all doing? How the fuck y'all doing? I spend the days in my AP making greatness for paper. I swore one day I make change and spend it all in your favor. I risk it all in the blink, my nigga, I'll call you back. Unless you callin' for stats, homie, we can flip a track. Mad fact, I'ma pass on it. Couldn't fool a rat, no my rap is a trap, homie. We breaking the pads, you ain't making a scratch on it. I shoot them the facts, you flashing behind the app like I'ma move the mat, you ain't making nothing back. Miss me with the cap, I'll hit you with full blast. That average move back, you mad, my bad, ay. She just wanna party, she don't wanna learn. She ain't go to college for no skill to earn. She just wants some Molly, want the money's worth. Give her what she want, don't mind the cut, cause you was fake as her. Homie want the fame, but he don't wanna work. Homie want the scholarship to pop a perk. It ain't really nothing but a wave to serve. Call it what you want, I call you bluff, you see the filter first. Hopping with me, drop a 50, pop a perk. Hello officer, sorry shirt. Those that keep me foul, hold it, keep it foul. Keep it rolling, hopping with me. Drop a 50, pop a perk. Hello officer, sorry shirt. Those that keep me foul, hold it, keep it foul. Keep it rolling. Dead man, you search for love. Can't find your head, your home, your why. Don't look to him, don't ask for mines. Dead man, ghost, dead man, you search for love.
Can't find your head, your home, your why. Don't look to him, don't ask for.
Dope, I got one more shit for y'all. Let's kick it.
No one really gives a fuck about you. Why should they?
Word now. What now? What now?
You should know that.
What now? What now?
No one has to care. Should anybody care?
Right now. Do I need to remind you?
Get so lost in other people's opinions.
Kyrie.
I lose myself. I don't even know myself.
You have to remember who you are. It has to be now. You have to remember. It has to be today. Kyrie. Remember who you are.
It has to be today. It has to be today. It has to be today.
What now? What now? Everything's straight. Everything's great. Look. Hey. Yeah. Let her know who it is, what you came for. Give him something to live, take a risk. Whoever talking shit need a bankroll. Let her know who it is, what you came for. Disrespect for indiscretion. This that pistol checking, gripping weapons. Ain't no time for self-reflection. Better set your watch and pray for 7. Pray the Lord been resting. Pray that man can find content. I bless him. Swear I died again, it says resurrection. Ain't no legend live, I guess I'm something special. They think it's something in their blood that make them lose control. Think the color of my skin make them uncomfortable. Told my homie how to hit the popo on patrol. Another pope that's taking kids, mama packing dough. The city lacking common sense, I bring it back to cash it. You can't price the past and spit, but I'ma fill my bracket. And money won't buy you content until you have to have it. And happiness ain't but a glimpse of what this really was. You garden a hole like Rosie. Ring round your soul type cozy. Reach and you reach till you lost your control. Try hold it off on your own. Try need then you fiend. Caught in a hole like Rosie. Ring round your soul type cozy. Reach and you reach till you lost your control. Off on your own. Slow you roll, hold the phone. Gas, brake, crash safety. Take it slow, the antidote. Fast life, mark pavement. Quick ass, quick the payment. Empty glass, the vision faded. Burn it up with civic dough. Woman power, money roll. Everybody unaware, stumble in the cactus. Gas in the air, looking like a fucking fractal. Everybody wear the same clothes, same fashion. Ain't nobody on the same page, same chapter. Everybody want the shit made, no challenge. Ain't nobody got a mixtape, but they swear they got talent. Y'all niggas just clickbait in the rat race, I've been paving my lane, running my pace, holding my place, keeping my tabs. Shotty running from a pass, homie running from a strap. Gunna trying to kill his hunger. So how they pull you under once you in the gutter before you learn to function. I can feel it in my body how they got the parasites up in the water. Something Papa never taught us. Papa taught me how to motor line and keep it honest when the ball's on it. You will never know what's coming, gotta keep the motor running, it's a motto. Mama told me I've been working too much, see what time of the summer. My homie told me I ain't working enough. Let it run, then you be burning the blunt. Get to moving like it's printing something. Niggas shooting for a penny or two. Like they could've what's college is done. That's not what they intended for us. How much longer till the cannons lose? I don't care till the damage is done. I'm fair when you done ran out of moves. Ain't enough till the shit is on you like. Slow you roll, hold the phone. Gas, brake, crash safety. Take it slow, the antidote. Fast life, mark payment. Quick gas, quick payment. Empty glass, the vision faded. Burning dope with for dough. Woman power, money roll. Broken past and bad behavior. Don't look back, regret it later. You stuck on this and that, but what they thinking? I just be innovating. I don't got nothing to prove. I just got something to say. Like if you feel it, better say it. Most of us take to the grave. I'm just trying to make a wave. Look back and learn from the page. I can pat on my name. Are you waiting for a peso? You a day late, wait, where the day go? Did you give thanks? Gotta ask myself the same. Round and round the same doubt. Roll a J, fake couch in the sink. Hit the clouds, walk, drown, till I end up on the ground on my face. What about now? How the day? Every time I hit you wanna what's the issue when the situation switch you when you quick to play a victim? Tell me where it gets you, all that bitching in the tissue when they stick you for your paper and your family gon' forget you. Every time I hit you wanna hit me, what's the issue when the situation switch you when you quick to play a victim? Tell me where it gets you, all that bitching in the tissue when they stick you for your paper and your family gon' forget you. I can see you anxious entertaining someone's image. Who puts you on the stage, I had it there before you finish. These niggas ain't grateful, took his plate, he didn't finish. I'ma snap the plate, you probably never would've finished, nigga, give me dinner. Bring it. I ain't finna listen to your tape, that's a trap. I make sure my frequency is raised for a blast. Lying on the beat, they keep sleeping on my pad. My shit break the ether setback. Try to get a feature, need a boned OG. You ain't bad intention, I don't need you at the pad. I don't need to mention you don't own no steeds, but it's pensive and I don't know if you get it, get mad. Help me make a living, know the glow keep turn. I'll be writing scripts so all the world go burn. Laughing while it flicker like your half-ass verse. I ain't mad, get burnt, give a crap, you first. I ain't finna listen to your tape, that's a trap. I make sure my frequency is raised for a blast. Lying on the beat, they keep sleeping on my pad. I should break the ether, step back. Try and get a feature, need a boned OG. You ain't bad intention, I don't need you at the pad. I don't need to mention you don't own no steeds, but it's pensive and I don't know if you get it. Help me make a living, know the glow keep turn. I'll be writing scripture while the world go burn. Laughing while it flicker like your half-ass verse. I ain't mad, get burnt, give a crap, you first. That's that. It's a trap. It's a trap. My name is Kyrie, and thank you so much. This is I Said What I Said.
My Black Lives Matter ones. Really? Yeah, I have ones that say,
Hello. We're here. We're ready. You know, we're always prepared.
all right, well, actually, I have a list. First of all, yes. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. Okay.
It's hot in here.
I'm ready to have a heat stroke and die. It's okay.
I'm ready.
We sacrifice.
I'm ready.
So, how's your week? How you doing?
How was my week? I
I
don't
guess
know.
these chairs aren't as...
No, I can't spin around.
There's a
I
little
don't-
squeak, but nothing.
I don't remember the week.
You know,
What did I do? I don't know.
my week is a little bit blurry as well, but for other reasons.
Yes.
Aside from that,
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know. I had a good week.
That's good.
I mean,
Oh,
aside
that's
from
good.
dealing with dumb people, which is the norm of
What can you do?
being intelligent.
Literally a
Person.
living human being.
Yes. But aside from that, remember, no slamming bottles. Just kidding. We'll forget probably like 10 minutes in.
I'm gonna try real hard not to, bro.
I'm heavy-handed.
I swear to God.
So, are you heavy-handed? I'm very
I don't-
heavy-handed.
well, I try not to
I
be.
even walk like I'm very.
I like to pretend I'm a lady, so I try not to be heavy-handed.
No, I'm very like boom, boom. Like my neighbor probably hates
Fee,
me.
fi, fo.
Yeah, no, my week was great. My week was really good. I enjoyed it.
What'd you do?
Not much of anything, and I think
Well, that's
that's
good.
why it was so good.
Yeah, you rested.
I-
Oh, I'm so happy for you,
Yeah.
friend.
So, some people know this, some people don't, but I quit my job. Fuck them bitches! I was in a space where, like, I literally could not, you already know this. Like, I was 2.5 seconds
There was
away.
one white bitch in particular who
I
wore leggings
cannot-
and was
yes.
always late to work.
And
I know
cannot-
all the story.
No, dude, like, they tried me for the last bitch ass time, and I was just, and you know, I think I did it like, so I think I did it respectfully, but also like a big fuck you.
Yeah.
So basically, what I did is I used all my PTO because those are my hours. Like,
Yeah.
fuck all the bullshit. So I used all of my PTO, and then I was just kind of like, things came up. This doesn't work for me anymore. Like a huge letter, and I'm here. So yeah, I've been like, now I'm only like 65% stressed. I think that's a pretty good, from 100 to 65, that's a pretty good.
I mean, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll say that.
well, I mean, just being a black woman,
You're always gonna be
we're
stressed.
never gonna be
Always
in a
stressed.
space that's like not stressed. So, I know I usually share our my brain's blanking. I usually share our live on our Facebook.
Yes,
There we
and
go.
so you're gonna
Focus.
tell them about why you
Yes.
didn't do that.
Okay. So I was minding my own business, which I do all the time, and I came across a post on Facebook with this guy who was basically, oh God, I don't remember what the initial post was, but one of my Facebook friends who's a black woman like screenshotted this shit and shared it. And basically this black man was up here talking about black women are brainwashed. We listen to anything the white man says.
Man, dude, I'm already just that alone.
Cancel.
I'm ready to go home. Like, I don't want
Yeah,
I'm
no,
logging
so
out
we're
the
trash.
Matrix,
So,
bro.
me getting banned is actually my fault because I should be aware that my Facebook is flagged and I get banned for
Right.
saying white.
Right.
So I was just so heated, I think, that I just like automatically was like, shut the fuck up,
And
bitch. Like,
it's hard to not go in. It's hard to not go in.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm just like, I don't want to look at this anymore. I'm gonna go look at dogs or it's a door.
dang, yes, dogs. Sorry, distractions.
Something though, but I just think it's really, really funny considering that like black men are like in this timeless race to like gain the white man's power.
Why you wanna
So
be
who's
friends?
really
Why
brainwashed
you-
though, dude?
Thank you. No, so literally, I just straight out and came out and said like, I have to burp. Oh my God, beer. Excuse me.
You know, humans
Yes.
do that. Humans burp. Yeah.
So yeah, I basically just was like, you're a bitch. Like,
Basically.
no, that wasn't even the end of what he said. He said that if the white man said bestiality was normal, black women would be fucking animals.
Now you
Fuck
know
outta
what
here.
is the real truth, okay?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Listen, I'm not gonna say what the real truth is, but you already know where I'm going with
Yeah.
this.
So what I basically like. What happened with me is I basically was like, oh, so you don't have, and he's black, like he's not mixed. I'm like, you have
But
black
also,
daughters.
black men hate black women.
Thank you. You have black daughters. You have. So I said, are they brainwashed? I told him basically say what you have to say. Say you
Right.
hate black women and go on about your fucking day. Like,
Yeah.
And I also called him a coon. So that's why he reported my comment,
But
and I got banned.
also, he was, you know,
Fuck outta
exhibiting
here.
some very coonish behavior.
Well, yes, he was. I stand by what I say, obviously. But
Because you said what you said.
I should have put. Yeah, thank you. I said what I bitch ass said. What I should have done is put a raccoon.
I'm too dead.
Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg don't know what that means.
Exactly. And that's what I've been doing, but I feel like I was just so pissed off, like, how fucking dare
Yeah.
you? Like, and my thing is like, you clearly don't have a problem with lighter complected women because you're in my fucking inbox all the bitch ass time.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember his
What a piece of
Facebook name.
trash. Oh yeah, put his ass on blast.
It's like,
Do it.
I think it's like Bale, B-A-L-E, Bill. I don't know. And then Maine, like M-A-N-E. So drag him to hell, bring it back up, and drag him back down.
Report his fucking page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
ruin his life.
I can't remember what the original post was. The original post was
Probably
some
some
like,
bullshit.
yeah, and she screenshot it and she's like, "Why do black men hate us so much?" Like,
The people
same
want to know.
Question I would like to
Put
know,
it in the
you know.
put it in the live chat if
But
you know
also,
why.
yeah, so it's trash. So yes, I'm banned for 30 days. I cannot share the video. I can't post. If you need to get a hold of me, if you got my number, if you don't, like. But aside from that, yeah, so I'm banned. Which is, I mean,
But Facebook is a cesspool, dude. That's why I really don't go on Facebook because it is just like
ignorance,
the
ignorance.
dirtiest like doo-doo water of social media. Like it's so fucking nasty. I hate Facebook.
Shayla, I literally just almost choked on this because of you.
I mean, it is second to Twitter. That is like holy shit.
So first of
disgusting.
all, I just want to say, fuck everybody who told me Twitter was going to be a good time because it's not.
Twitter's never. I mean, if you think that guy was a piece of shit, there's
Well,
millions of him times 100
They told
on
me
Twitter.
that I could drag. The commencement of draggings
No.
were just abundant.
No.
And that is a lie. The first 2 tweets I've ever tweeted, I was fucking banned. I mean,
Basically.
banned, and then. So I just decided not to even.
Yeah, no.
If you're not gonna let me, also called John's Bones Jones a coon, and then I told Candace Owens, oh, it's okay. There's always gonna be that one Negro who hates themselves more than their good old massa does. So, and then I was banned for that tweet. So.
But it's wild that like men can go on social media and like literally say the most disgusting, the ugliest things
Yeah.
imaginable about
And
women.
it doesn't violate
And
the community standards. I've been
It's just fine.
So literally, men have white men on top of that. So first of all, there's a lot of individuals in this community who like to go on these platforms, and I've experienced this and drag black women. And
Yes,
I've experienced
yes.
this black men dragging me because I'm telling you, look, you can like whoever the fuck you want to like, but stop doing it at the cost of black women.
Exactly.
Period, point blank, it's that fucking simple. And also,
because if you really actually like this person, it wouldn't have anything to do with black women.
right? But also, just because you ride black dick does not make you black. You're not. The culture is not yours. You have
Listen.
no leeway into that. It isn't
Getting
give you a
ass
pass.
shots and lip injections
Thank
isn't going to make
You're
you black.
still fucking canceled. And so I was dragged for this, right? I was definitely dragged, but. Yeah, so I just witnessed just a lot of these men, like you said. I mean, white men have messaged me they're going to rape me with rifles, and that shit's cool. But the first time I say white men are trash, I'm
all of a
banned
sudden you're
for-
banned.
for
It's fucked up, dude.
512 days. Like it's.
But it's
stupid.
also, I mean, it is what
But
it
what do
is,
we
right?
expect,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Yeah.
and that sucks that we have to just be like, well, that's life, because that shouldn't be life.
I literally have like a sweat mustache.
Where's your tissue?
All right, here.
It's hot.
Oh, you ready for the sermon
Praise
today,
the Lord.
sister? I literally not. The temperature is never gonna be okay for me until it's like 30. I'm so excited to record in the winter.
Literally, you're gonna be in here like a crop top and some shorts, and I'm gonna have like three puffy jackets on.
I hope Jasper knows this. When we come in the winter, all heaters better be off.
I'll figure it out.
Just a message, a note. So I made a list.
Yeah.
Because there's a few things that I mean, some people made some suggestions, but there's a lot on my mind. And one of those
typical Virgo. There's a lot on my mind.
We will get to you when we get to you. Okay, first let me double check and see if you guys have anything to say, because I can't share the live, so I have to like go and look at it. But one of the things I want to talk about.
How do I make this tall?
How do I make this tall?
Oh, damn. It's just that easy.
Oh, is that better?
Yes. So much
like,
better, dude. I'm like literally like on the table.
You're like this.
Okay.
Hello, guys. We actually look really great in our
Do we?
thing. Yeah, we do.
Oh my God.
Okay, but thanks not to Jasper, to us, because we're the ones that look nice. Your lights didn't do anything. So yeah, I can't click this without. Here, let me just. Turn the volume
wait.
down.
No, don't.
No, because it'll be like.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I just turned it down.
Okay.
Aww. Okay. Yes, thank you, Kyrie. Your shit was litty. Okay, but I want to talk about this little boy.
Oh, I love my boobs aren't in the shot.
Right?
Oh, thank God.
No, you look so. Okay, we're done.
I'm done.
So, focus. I want to talk about Cannon, this little boy who was shot. I'm sure you've seen all of that.
Honestly, I
He
really
was
haven't
shot
been
in-
looking at anything. I don't know anything
Okay.
that's going on.
So apparently, there's this little boy named Cannon. He was shot in the head by a black man, and people are using this case to justify.
What was this kid?
Excuse me, he's 5.
No, but what? Like, is he a
just
black
shot
kid
him.
or?
Oh, white. Shut the fuck up. That's all I have to say. Like,
I mean,
literally,
that
shut the fuck up.
sucks.
It is
But
horrible.
also, that does not reflect on black people. So
just say you hate black people, and let's move on. Just literally say you hate black people. You know,
like, also, I think really this is more speaking towards like gun violence, right? And not any old Tom, Dick, and Harry on the fucking street should have a gun, in my humble
But
opinion.
also, this man was found within 24 hours and this little boy will receive justice.
Right.
Where is the justice
No
for
one-
Breonna fucking Taylor?
No one is gonna have to go on social media and count down all of the days that this man gets to walk around and live his life.
Dude, they found this man within 24 fucking hours.
Isn't that
we
wild?
know who killed Breonna Taylor.
And they still
Fucking
they watching
know.
Netflix as we speak.
They ain't ready.
Damn, dude.
No,
Damn,
but
dude.
seriously, like,
Oh,
like I said, just say you hate black people. Just say black
Right.
people don't deserve justice or protection
Yeah.
or life, and move
Well,
on.
and I
Like,
think, yeah, like people use, I mean, and that sucks, right? People are using this tragedy that happened to this child to further anti-blackness.
Thank you. The fact that you're using this 5-year-old boy's murder, the fact that you won't admit that Black Lives Matter and you're exploiting this child's murder, y'all are like, you guys
Real
are
talk.
literally hot ass fucking garbage. Like,
There was a white man who was shot here at a protest, right? And now, whether this man knows it or not, the way that people are like using what happened to him, right, and exploiting what happened to him to be like, oh, look, white people get hurt too, is really fucking weird and creepy. And from what I have heard, he would not be approving of that. It's just wild. It's
I think
just
I'm
wild.
actually Facebook friends with him.
It's bananas, dude. It's bananas because like I've literally in my face seen people be like, white people shouldn't be on the front lines because they get shot too.
But that's
Fuck that. Okay. White people,
That's-
listen, I'll tell you this once, and this is going to be the last time I say it, hopefully. White people should always be on the front lines as barriers to protect people of color from the police. And that's a whole side story, but I just wanted to let y'all know that.
So,
But I do
yeah.
think that white people will see really, really horrible things happen to other white people and be like, this is my time. This is my chance to be like,
Bruh,
it
you-
happens to me too. Like, no, fuck that.
Stop. Drop.
Like, These things don't happen for white people to suddenly feel like fucking vindicated or some shit.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only type of like.
And
well, in
what
that
privilege,
space, right?
What privilege to see this family mourning this child and be like, so anyway, this is why I hate black people. Like, what the fuck?
You know,
What?
y'all are delusional. Like, y'all really, some ain't right. But, yeah, so basically, like I said, just say you hate black people. Black people don't deserve to live, and that's how you fucking feel about it.
Exactly.
Stop talking about where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? The reason why his murderer was fucking found.
Right.
Because
that's
of
where the outrage
like,
comes. The outrage comes in the fact that people can kill black people and walk away.
Literally
Literally
get away
go
with
home
murder. Yes.
and get to see their families
not
and have
only
wonderful
that,
lives.
Like their punishment of them like being on paid leave, like how's that even a punishment?
No.
You get paid to not be
to
at
hang
work.
out at your house.
When most of the time they don't even find any type of like reasoning within that those
well, because they
situations to arrest them.
don't actually investigate it.
What for? Okay, can I say side note? Why are y'all investigating yourselves? This makes
Make it
no
make sense.
Fucking
Make it make
anytime
sense.
someone's like it's under internal investigation.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why? Like, why are y'all? So you commit these fucking crimes and then people within it, okay.
Like black people aren't sitting around like it's under internal investigation.
Investigation.
No, that man
Right?
was arrested. Okay.
Okay, so actually, so did you ever watch Lincoln Heights?
No,
Dude, so do you have Hulu?
I do.
Okay, watch it. Because
Okay.
it's one of those things where it's so trash, but you get into it. So it's about a black family who, their dad's a police officer. They live in Lincoln Heights, right?
Okay.
And it just like, I just kind of was like, what is this bullshit? So I watched all the seasons. But
What is this bullshit? Let me watch all of it.
So the second episode, I believe, is the dad actually shoots a black youth, but which is still not justifiable at all. So his friends are robbing this store. He goes in to be like, get the fuck out of here, right? And yes, sauna. Is that the
hope
washer running?
I think it is.
I'm dead.
I hope I sweat off these back rolls, dude. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's extra hot because of the lights. That
Yes.
Jazz, your fucking fault. Okay,
But
we're
do
dying
we
because
look
of
okay?
you. No, we look so cute.
I mean, then we just gonna have to deal with it.
Beauty is pain.
Beauty is always pain. You know, that's another. I mean, men don't even understand that because they get to walk around looking fucking scraggly and shit.
Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So this was
Lincoln Heights.
This was trash because it's like, you know how it's like a black officer and it's like he's a police officer, so it's like what his
Which is
family's
also
going
just
through.
like reinforcing
Bruh, you
how
support the
the
bitch-ass
institution
system.
of whiteness affects people of color
you.
who buy into it.
Thank
And the
you.
fact that police brutality, like, is police brutality regardless of who the cop is.
My thing is too is I think it's so this
They really thought we were going to be like, oh my God, a black cop. No,
I
bitch.
literally was like, why he's shooting people? Like, okay, but I literally think that it's so hilarious that like white people are being brutalized like on the front lines and they're so shook. And I'm like,
Because
welcome
that's
to our
that's
bitch ass
never
world.
happened to them, though.
Exactly. Like they're like, oh my God, an officer push me
They've
to the
never
ground. I'm like,
been
you're a live hoe.
drinking a milkshake and having people spit on them and throw shit at them. They've never been
But
walking
this-
down the street and having people fucking spray them with fire hoses. They've never had to deal with this shit.
And that's why it's so hilarious to me because
So
they're getting
like
their asses
now
beat, and I'm
they're
just
getting
like,
they're getting pepper sprayed and they're like, this is wild.
and you know what I have to say about welcome to our world.
Basically, but also I just feel like this is something that needs to be done. It needs to happen. Like, we can't keep putting ourselves out there. And white people just sitting comfortably in their homes just fucking reposting shit on Instagram like, this is my contribution to the fucking struggle. Like, no. Put your body out there the
That's
same way that
all
we
you're
do.
good for, to be honest. Money, open your Joseph says, Karen, open your motherfucking checkbook.
I'm so dead, dude.
Chad, reach into your bitch ass wallet. You're literally like, what would you call that? They're not a rag doll, like a barrier. Yes,
Yes.
barrier. Put your body on the line. Money. And the rest of it, y'all just silent, educate yourselves, do what you
Yeah,
need
literally.
to do.
Yeah.
Aside
I
from
mean,
that-
I don't know. And I don't want to be that person because I hate those people who are like, oh my God, these white people can like, thank you so much. No. But
I will never. First of all, you're doing the bare fucking minimum. I will tell you
bare
right now,
minimum, bro.
I'm not gonna applaud. This is another thing. I'm not applauding white people for
Not at all.
doing what they should be
Not at all.
fucking doing. You're not getting a high five. I'm not gonna say you're the best ally.
because
I know.
no one is saying, oh, wow, high five to black women for mobilizing and organizing everything. No one's saying that shit, right? We're being called hoes by men and saying that we're being brainwashed by white
Shut
people.
the
So,
fuck up.
like, no white people get no fucking rounds of applause. But if you are a white person and you're actually organizing, just keep doing that shit.
And
just keep fucking
don't
doing that shit.
If you're expecting some type of thanks, you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Hang that shit up.
And stop. Yeah, because I've entered plenty of spaces where they're like, you know how many protests I've been to.
And I
I'm
got
like,
no
bitch,
thank you.
Nobody
No.
cares.
And you will never get a thank you.
Exactly.
Not from us.
So white people, you're not. If you want a pat on the back, pat your bitch ass self on the back. No, literally talk to your white friends about it. But also, if you're doing those things, like we said, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. This is people's reality.
Exactly.
This is real fucking life.
And for as
Like,
much as you consume black culture, you should help us in
That
preserving
part,
that shit.
that part,
Okay?
that part,
As
that
much
part.
as y'all like to fuck black people and use African American vernacular and listen to fucking rap music, fucking do your fucking part.
why do I feel there's to be like there's some hoes? Okay, but
Listen,
yes.
there is some hoes in this house.
Yeah.
It's us.
Don't be putting my business. I'm just kidding.
It's me.
No, literally. But yeah, so I'm just like not in a space. I'm not in a space to give like any shits. Literally, I don't care.
I'm like, what is happening?
What is happening?
I don't know.
But yeah, literally give zero shits. I don't fucking care. Like, do what you gotta do. What do you want? I can't. I'm like literally about to be like, okay. But yeah, so next on our list of things to talk about, hashtag save our children,
Dude,
amigos and amigas.
I can't do this. I can't with like QAnon. I can't. Do you know that's what this is about, right?
Okay, elaborate.
It's about crazy white people and Donald Trump. That's what this whole save our
Let's
children
get
shit
to
is
it.
about. Okay, so basically, and now I didn't know this because I saw this video one time about white people at a Trump rally being like, we're here for Q, man, QAnon. But they never actually explained what it was.
Yeah,
and so
I'm
I was
literally
like, oh yeah, white people, they just be saying things, but they don't know what it means because they never do. So, but apparently it's this white people conspiracy
I'm literally
theory.
about to shut this door.
I think you
literally
should.
cannot.
Yeah.
1 second.
We need one of those like at the radio shows where they have the lights like recording now. There we go.
Girl, I don't know what.
We out here. But so
We out
basically,
here living our best lives and people just interrupting like they don't got no manners.
dude, but so basically it's this white people conspiracy about like about white, or no, I don't even know if it's white, maybe it is, but like rich people, right? Like the 1%, the elite have like this child trafficking ring, and somehow or another it has to do with aliens, and they think that Donald Trump is gonna destroy the child trafficking ring, which I'm
Okay,
like,
what?
I know Donald Trump
He can't even save
definitely
save?
dabbles into child trafficking. So I don't know how he's gonna save
Okay,
it.
so first of all, I just want everyone to shut the fuck up with. I want everyone to shut the fuck up with this bullshit. Like, shut the fuck up.
But
with,
so yeah, like that's like everyone's like, oh my god, save our
Save our
children. Yeah.
y'all, black girls
Missing.
are still
Missing.
going missing at an alarming rate. Indigenous women, indigenous
Missing.
girls, like
Gone.
shut the fuck up. So like you said, here's another thing where people want to like the fact that people are like, you're still talking about COVID. Why aren't we talking about pedophilia? I'm like, bitch, first of all, a week ago you weren't talking about pedophilia. And second of all, like, COVID is hella fucking important. Like,
And it's still happening.
it's still
it didn't end. I know we're sitting here right now,
Bruh,
but it's not over.
Literally, I'm so just irritated at the fact that like people just like jump on these like on in these spaces and are like,
It's just weird,
save our
right?
children and pedophilia, and
Because
it's-
they get people hyped up on this idea of like, and it's interesting because I feel like it's like, you know, like I said, the 1% people in Hollywood, shit like that. Which, to be totally honest, I don't totally like. I'm not like, oh, there's no way. I'm positive that there are rich people and actors and shit in Hollywood who are like abusing children. Right?
We know this.
Yeah, we know this. People for years, like look at fucking Corey Haim. No, yeah, was it Corey Feldman? Corey Feldman. Talking about
both of them.
Both of them, yeah. It was both of them.
Yeah.
But he's still talking about it because he's still alive. But it's like,
well, they blocked his documentary from being
and see,
streamed,
dude, and it's like they've been talking, like he's been talking about what happened to them for years, and no one gave a fuck. No one was listening to him. They were just like, he's crazy, he's on drugs, whatever. Damn, dude, that's like paranormal activity right there.
the house.
The house.
Is first of all, I ain't scared of no bitch ass ghost.
I'm
no, but dead ass, yes, very. No, let's not. Let's call zero. Whoa! Oh my god!
That's paranormal activity.
So yeah, I can't with you. Get out of here! I'm just kidding.
I love you guys.
So it's just some bullshit, and the fact that people like hop on that.
Yeah,
like, I'm just irritated. I'm
it's weird.
tired of seeing
But then
it.
again,
shut
like the
fuck
idea
up.
that they're like Donald Trump. If anyone can fix this, it's Donald Trump.
Well, these are
Donald
the
Trump,
crazy white
the
people.
man who wants to diddle his own daughter. No, I don't think so.
So first of all, then there's the white people who are like, save our children. Oh my god, like I'm a liberal, I'm progressive, and then there's the crazy white people you're talking about who are like Donald Trump's gonna save this bullshit. And
But
it's
I
just
think,
like,
but that's what I'm saying is that they hype people up on this thing about these kids that like regular people are like, oh my god, this is an issue, but because they don't even know that it's just QAnon.
I'm just confused. Like, once again, I'm confused because I didn't hear. I mean, hashtag like bring back our girls has been a fucking thing. Missing
But
and
all of a
murdered
sudden,
indigenous women.
now that they want to talk about
That's what I'm
aliens
saying.
and Donald
Shut
Trump.
the fuck up. If you didn't have anything to say about this shit before, why all of a sudden do you care? Because what? A hashtag has been started. First of all, also, if you're hashtag,
Do your research,
what
though,
are you actually
too, though.
doing?
Yeah.
What are
but
you
also
doing?
do the research
What?
of what the hashtag is. You can't just be reposting shit all willy-nilly.
Which dumbass people do.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's all this. So apparently it went from save the children. They're like, don't do this. It was like some conspiracy theory. Don't say save the children. Do save our children. I'm just like.
to really tap into people's emotions
It
and
was
shit.
like the whole Blackout Tuesday thing. That's what it reminds me. Shit, don't. That's what it reminds me of.
That's real.
It's
dude.
literally like the
Blackout
whole-
Tuesday. How embarrassing.
Come on, y'all.
You remember that?
We have.
You remember when people were sharing really important information and it was being pushed down by black
Because
squares?
Lord Jesus, if there is a God, help us all. Like,
Listen, if there was a God, he would have been stepped in.
thank you.
He said, "Fuck y'all."
He said, y'all on your own. Well, I mean, when you're dealing with this kind of stupidity, who would want to help? I don't even want to help people. I'm in a space that I'm so fed up with how fucking stupid people are and how annoying, and they think, especially like the most educated people, right?
Allegedly.
Thank you. Oh, I went to so-and-so school. I'm like, bruh, you are so fucking... You're going to share Blackout Tuesday. Okay.
Right.
And I can't
Going
even
to
say-
school didn't teach you about
So,
that.
I can... Sorry. I'm literally like... This is not a mood. I can even say, like,
We have I'm like
We deserve air conditioning.
sponsor us to get fans. We want the big
Please.
ones.
And the silent... Can you get a big silent one? Because we have one here, but it's like...
I want
This! I'm working with it.
I want like a katana with
Are you
like
kidding me?
the
I need-
knives on
Yes.
I want that shit.
Don't play.
We don't have a Venmo, but you could just donate to our personal Venmo.
Well, that means I would have to make one, but shout your Venmo out. If it's for us,
Oh, so my Venmo is Shayla hyphen Michelle with 1 L.
If you want to help some bitches out, do this. Do that.
Wait, what's your Venmo?
I have to make one. I don't have
You don't
one.
have a Venmo?
I literally do not have a Venmo.
Cash App?
I have no Cash App.
PayPal?
I have no PayPal.
What the fuck?
How? Because y'all should be paying me for my labor. No, for
Here's
real.
the invoice.
Actually, I would like to take my money through check. So, just
Cut
write
the
it out.
check.
Yeah, thank you. Bams on bams on bams. But no, eventually I'll have one. Just wait for it.
Damn. Dude.
So actually, I've been wanting to talk about this because I feel like it's something that like directly affects me all the time, and it's just like I guess like depression, but also in the space of like it's different for everybody, right? So it's like I think that it's like really like when I'm depressed, I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you feel like that, and because so the reason I want to talk about this because I was having a conversation with someone, and basically when we were having this conversation, like it made my heart really sad because he was like my sleep schedule's fucked up, like I sleep all the time. Yeah. And then he was like, I'm like, sounds like depression to me. And he literally was like, what did he tell me? He literally was like, or I'm just ungrateful. And that broke me because that's so sad that people still think that there's still this myth that like depression isn't a real thing. And like, I know when I'm depressed.
Was this a black person?
Yes.
Bro.
Exactly. And I just feel like it's important for us to talk about because I can say I've struggled so fucking hardcore with one, fuck everybody because I don't have bitch ass health insurance. So it's not like I hate when people are like, well, just use your insurance. I'm like, what insurance? Bitch?
We're out here coping.
I'm like this.
Self-medication.
I feel like it's like a Dora move, like you know, her map tells her where to go. I just want to be like, backpack, like pull the map out, tell me where to go because
point out the black mental health services.
And it's right. And when people give me like all these suggestions to black like therapists, I love it, but also I'm like, can't afford it. And obviously I think that they should be paid for their labor as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
it sucks.
yeah.
It's like I've been in a space where I struggle with it so much. And I know me, I'm like not I'm not like an extremely like I'm emotional, but not in the sense that I display that. Does that make sense? So I'm not like, you know, the person who's like cries all the time. That's not me. So it's like, I know I'm having like a mental breakdown because I'll be watching dumb shit, and I could be watching like a toilet paper commercial with like, or a paper towel with like
and
a
you're
puppy.
just
and I'm just like, bitch, yeah, I'm like crying, and I'm like, you know, but I also get into spaces where I just am so tired. Like I just want to sleep the whole day. And like, and I think that that's a real thing. And I feel like we need to talk about it.
That's real. The first time I was ever like deeply like physically sad where I was like, oh shit, I think I'm depressed, was like, I think I was like 14 or so, and my dad was deployed, and it was right around Christmas, and
That's
I spent
so fucking hard.
Like the whole 2 weeks of Christmas break I just spent in my bed. Like we didn't have Christmas because my dad wasn't there, so I just came out to use the bathroom and eat food,
and then
I just
back to your room.
Yeah, I just stayed in my bed and cried for like 2 weeks straight. Yeah.
And I feel like we need to like look at those like basically like kind of like I'm getting okay. I was about to say I'm getting
Bro,
sick
I
and
was
tired.
like, there's spirits in here.
I think so dude, I'm like literally, it's like a song in here.
Yeah.
I feel like
It does feel like a song.
yeah, no, I feel like anytime we go here, I like
I'm about to start wearing like those gray like sweatsuits.
no, but literally like so. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I can't recall the first time I was super depressed, because I feel like I was very, very young. And I also think, like you're saying, it's important because, like, I don't know about your mom, but my mom wouldn't be like, oh, she's depressed.
No. I mean, my mom, because I had other instances, like every time that my dad would have to go somewhere, I like started doing really bad in school. I was like not as talkative.
Just acting out.
Yeah, exactly. So my mom could already kind of tell, but it was the same sort of thing. Like Why are you sad? Here's food. Here's clothes.
I'm trying to
like,
help
here's
you.
a roof over your head.
You should be so
and that's
grateful.
it, right? As long as you're being fed, clothed, and housed, you have nothing
why
to
are
be
you
sad
complaining?
about.
Yeah, and I think that that's like something definitely I've experienced, and I think my family still like struggles with that, right? Like, sorry, Mom, for putting your business out there, but
But shout out to Nikki's mom.
love her. Also want to choke her sometimes, but love her. So my mom has times where she'll tell me, she's like, I don't want to get out of bed, and like I'm just like so sad, and I don't know why I'm sad, and I had times where I'm like, Mom. Exhibit A, depression.
It's called depression.
And she's like, I'm not, what do I have to be depressed about? And I think that's what the same thing with me is like, for so long, it's like, what is wrong with you? Like, you are, so I think the focus around like mental health, but like also mental health within the Black community, like, I feel like we should really highlight that and look into that. And not only that, but communities of color. Because it's like not
when you
a
think
thing.
about like, first of all, how much generational trauma do we all have?
Bruh,
if
please,
anybody needs
let me
therapy,
talk to somebody.
Like-
Can someone pay for like a month of therapy, please?
and then like
Your
constantly
personal-
having
yeah.
to deal with microaggressions, like
Bruh.
flat out racism, flat out misogyny, misogynoir, like, and we just supposed to just go about our fucking day.
and just be like, I'm alive.
That's wild.
And no, but I think that that's what it is for me, especially. So there's certain times I think you can't pinpoint when it's gonna happen or things
No,
like
it
that.
just happens.
But I think like seeing Black people murdered, that's like a massive trigger for me. Like I just get into this space where, and also I feel really helpless. Like I feel like even the work that I'm involved in and the work that I do, it doesn't.
Right.
It's not helpful. Like right. So
like I'm doing all of this
well,
to what end?
Yeah, and I've had times like this when George Floyd was murdered. I had like I think my first, okay, so I think when I can like in my brain like identify what was happening is when Philando Castile and Elton Sterling, like I obviously experienced it before, but when I could pinpoint, because when that happened, and like I said, I'm not a very physically emotional person. Like you're not just gonna catch me crying. Like when that happened, oh my God, like I just was like, I can't like deal with this anymore. Like I don't, and I get lots of like, so when I'm super depressed, on top of sleeping, like I just don't feel any value within oneself. Like I just don't want to be here.
Right.
And you know, so I get lots of like suicidal thoughts and things and things like that. But what I've realized is like there's certain events and things that happen that trigger me. And so when George Floyd was murdered, I just called my mom and I just was like bawling. Like I was just like so just like you just it's
hurt.
like a help. Yeah, it's like, and that's what I say, like when Black people are murdered, like we mourn. Like even if we don't know them, we're mourning, because it could be anybody close to us, people who look like us, friends, family, like neighbor, like so with George Floyd, I just like triggered, and then I was just like, what's the point of the organizing? What's the point of like? It's
point of
not gonna,
anything?
like it's not gonna change. Like, and I also was in a space of very like I just want to burn shit to the ground, and I think Black people in general can relate to that. But I was literally just like, oh my God, like, what is the point of being here? What's the point of organizing? What's the point of doing the work? Like, shit doesn't change. It's all the same. But I also, I don't know. I just think it's like super important for us to talk about it, and like obviously we're in a space where we have a platform, but like just acknowledging that it's a thing. It's a real thing. Depression's like not made up.
No.
You know,
No.
right? We're not like,
and even I feel like even now, like especially in the year of our Lord 2020, like the way that things have happened, like people are just like feeling so much like overwhelming sadness out of nowhere, you know, like because you're stuck in your house, or because of whatever the case is. Yeah, whatever it is, like everyone is like hella fucking sad.
And people say like, well, you should. It's hard. It's like hard managing that. Like, yeah, I should be. I am thankful that I have a job and I have a house and I have food. But also, it's like
Like, that does not meet all the needs.
Yes, right?
The emotional
exactly.
needs.
And I feel like for me, I'm a very, like, I'm an extrovert. Like, I'm a people person. I love being around people in the sense, I hate people.
Right.
Let's not get it twisted. But, excuse me, I love being around people, but being in a space also, like, I feel like for me, I am a busybody. So I put...
Isolation will fuck people up.
Yes, and that's what I've realized, right? Is that I am the type of
Which
person
is
who's-
why, side note, which is why they put people who are incarcerated in
the
fucking...
hole.
Yeah, right? To fuck them
Isolation.
up.
Exactly. No, because it does. And I think about this. I'm like, we have internet. We have TV. We
still have
Wi-Fi,
fucking
phone,
DoorDash.
Yes, we literally can still indulge in these things. And I've realized, like, isolation for me was, at first I was like, oh, time to relax because
Right.
I'm a busybody. I like load. So I'm always busy. So I kind of don't really, it keeps me from like actual, you know, when you have to sit with yourself.
That's the worst.
When you have to sit with
That is the
yourself
fucking worst.
and you have to process what you're actually, before I would just make myself busy, like do things. So the fact that I actually like got to sit there and just
Be.
like, damn, like
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
fucked up, like, and
It's rough.
yeah, it didn't really. I think I sidetracked myself with like obviously other people, like conversations with people,
Right.
interactions, and work. So it just kind of, this has been a year.
Yeah.
But it's a real thing, and I think people need to know they're valid in their feelings, especially Black people.
Yes.
You can have everything you need and want and still be in a space
Wanting,
yeah,
you know,
you
still
can
be
still
wanting.
have suicidal thoughts. You can still be
Yeah.
in a space where you don't feel cared about and loved, or you can sleep all day, or you know, so I posted this on Facebook a while back. But what I realized I also do is I self-sabotage. Sabotage? Am I saying
Sabotage.
it? Okay, it sounds so weird. I do
I'm
that
like, we have to look at your whole entire birth chart, and then we'll
Please,
figure that
because I
out.
have no idea what's happening.
I know, we have to
Who
figure that
knows?
shit out.
But I self-sabotage all the motherfucking time. And it's crazy because it's not that I don't know that I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it.
Damn, dude, actively.
Which
You're
is
like,
horrible. Yeah, I do.
Fucking my
And I
shit
do
up.
it- You know what is crazy? I do this in relationships. I'm
Oh,
very
friend.
comfortable by myself.
That's real.
I love the freedom that I have. Relationships to me are work.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
They are. Yes.
I'll hang out with you, do what we gotta do.
Right,
and then
right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
like, go home. And then like when people
Time's up.
dude, literally, and then when people want to have like some type of engagement, I'm just like,
I didn't
I
really
thought I
sign up
liked-
for all of this.
I thought I liked it, but now I'm realizing you're in my space, and yeah, so I do it all the time. I do little things like that are so. I'm so trash. I am. Hey, admitting you have a problem is the first
It
step.
is though, but it is. Throughout different periods of my life, but I think the first time that I really like went through a period of isolation in which I was extremely, extremely sad, and then had to use the rest of my time for self-reflection. I was like 19.
Oh my.
Me and my best friend at the time, and it's weird too, like
This is crazy because I've never
when
like had a.
when you're like, I don't even know what it is, but I was so connected to this person, and it was like when we stopped being friends, it felt like I was like being dumped. Like I cried literally
Dude.
every single day. I cried in public while I was at school. I cried when I got home.
were like, I don't
cried in
give
the
a
morning.
fuck.
I was
This is
sad,
gonna-
dude.
yeah.
I cried every single day for 3 months straight, and then I had this really intense like identity crisis because I was also attempting to be a Christian at the time, and then I was like, God doesn't exist because clearly, if He did, my life would be better. And I was just going through it, right? And so. The only friends that I had at the time were the people that I was in youth group with, and they were like kind of shitty. So I decided,
Which they usually are.
yeah. So I decided that I was gonna stop going to church, and it was at that moment that I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any friends at all, and I spent a lot of time by myself, and it was really like
That's so interesting.
a time where I was like, okay, so here's a person that I was, here's a person that I thought I was trying to be. Who do I act like? What type of person do I actually want to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
self-reflection, right?
I mean, for
Deep as fuck
for
for
like
19?
2 years, like until I was like 21 years old, I really didn't have any friends. So
this is fucking crazy.
so I spent a lot of time by myself and
Just
in reflection.
reflecting,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it happened again when I moved to Albuquerque, where I didn't know anyone. And my roommate at the time was like doing their thing, which that's a whole other
Is
story.
this said roommate?
Different roommate. Roommate before that roommate.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you that story, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yes, you did. But so, like, you know, I'd be trying to hang out with this person who was like my best friend, and they'd be like, oh no, I'm going to go hang out with some guy or whatever. So I spent a lot of time by myself, going out by myself, going to events by myself, going to the movies by myself. And that was like me, again, reflecting, right? Like, why am I so upset about being by myself all the time? And so
You come to appreciate it. It's really weird.
yeah, and that's what I did. You know, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna go out by myself and have a good time with myself. And so this is the bitch that you see before you.
No,
you know?
this is crazy because I have like this.
Even though I will say, like, last year I was working like a graveyard shift and I lost my fucking mind, dude.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
For like 4 months, I was working a graveyard shift, and I couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't real. Like,
but you were also working in a very
triggering.
not a normal
Yeah.
it's like
It was fucked up, dude.
like
It
a
was,
call center or some
first
shit
of all,
like that.
So I worked at a domestic violence shelter, first of all. Second of all, it was haunted as fuck. So they were like spirits
nobody
and
got
shit
time
too.
for that.
So I was losing it. Like I said, like I would do something and then think like, no, I didn't do that. Or if I didn't
You're
do something,
tripping.
yeah.
Hardcore.
And then like, you know, I would try to hang out with people and they would flake on me. And then there was like a moment in time where I thought like I wasn't alive. Like I thought I was a dead
Oh my
person.
God.
I was like, oh, that's why people
Yeah,
aren't
that's
talking to
too
me.
much.
It's because I'm a ghost. Like, and I was
Girl, this makes sense.
this makes sense. I was living in the war zone at the time, so I was like, I probably got shot. Like, I don't know. I was tripping, dude, for real.
No,
I was gone.
This shit is real life shit. Like, I think there's so much stigmas around like having like conversations about it, right? Because people being like, "Oh, well, you're crazy. That's not a honey. I'm here to tell you,
Honey.
that's not a thing." And I think so. When you know you're sharing that, I think about like me in the space of like. I've always been in a space where I've had friends. Like, it's so weird. But also at the same time, like, I think I do that. Like, I don't want to sit with myself because I know once I do, oh, that tree freaked me the fuck out. It's like moving and I was like, what
hey,
the
girl.
fuck? But like, oh God, okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've experienced depression like my whole fucking life, like as early as I can remember, but also like not being in a space, like I said, I'm a bubbly person. I'm very
Right.
like, I don't mind doing things on my own. But what I've realized is like outside of relationships, right? Dude, there's just something so fucking amazing just being by yourself. Like it's
I've
so
learned
great.
that now.
And I think that right? And I think that that's my like issue too, is like when people burped again. When people want to like have those types of relationships, I'm just like, because I think my whole life I've been in spaces where like you, in some way, you're around those individuals because like I think about it and I'm like at my age now I'm like younger Nikki always wanted to be in the mix and be in the business, and now I'm just like I just don't have
Right.
the time. I don't
You
care.
said I'm retiring from the mix. I
Yes,
don't want
and it's right, but I think that was like my space. Is I don't want to deal with the trauma that I have, and I don't want to be in a space where I have to think about the things I've been through and the things I'm experiencing present day. So what I do is I occupy myself,
Right.
and one of the ways of doing that is with other people. You occupy
Right.
yourself with friends, relationships, and now it's just like that. I think that's why isolation for me was like, what?
You're like,
Like-
wait a minute, it's just me in here.
I was like, I can't, like crying so hardcore to my mom. So, you know, I think it's fucked up, and it's fucked up that we can't like get the initial like help we need due to like
Yeah.
finances and things like that. But I just want Black people to feel heard in the sense that like if you're feeling some type of way, like you're valid in that. Like
Yeah.
it's not just because your parents are like, black people don't get depression. What you talking about? Like you said, you have a
Right.
house. You
Stop
have food.
acting weird. Stop acting
Why
funny.
are you always crying? Like, no, literally, you're valid in those emotions. Like, as a person, as a human being, you can have literally everything you want and still be in a space where you're like, because I used to ask myself that, like, why are you sad? Like, what's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
no.
Why are you being weird? Like,
There's still an empty space. Honestly, I think a lot of like rich people are super fucking depressed.
yeah, because they got everything, but they don't get
But they don't
nothing.
have anything, right? Like they have a whole bunch of
This-
material things, but they don't have like people who genuinely give a fuck about
So,
them.
and I think that
no one
that's-
cares about that.
Isn't that the interesting thing, though? Because I feel like this is how you know it's real, because it affects everybody.
Right.
It's not just like a poor people.
I'm like, Paris Hilton was sad one time. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just
What did
kidding.
she used to say? Oh my, what was her
Her
catch?
tagline? That's hot.
That's hot.
Damn,
Dude, I watched their show. On a
Really?
lighter
Did you
note-
really? Wait, really? Real talk though? Real talk though?
I watched shows.
I'd never seen the show, but when I found out that Nicole Richie was Afro-Latina, I was like,
What's
oh my
up,
God.
girl?
Oh
Well,
my
she's very white passing,
God.
so that makes sense.
Yeah, I
But
thought she was just like
also-
a little chunky
well,
white girl with a tan.
So you know, I was shook when you were like, Pete Wentz is black. I was like, get
I
the
know.
fuck out. You were like,
I
no,
know,
yes, bitch, yes. And I was like, I knew them bangs didn't straight like white
No,
people
dude,
straight.
no, dude, that hair looks straight up fucking pressed.
Pressed.
Okay.
They use a hot comb on him every performance. But yeah, so it's like things like I'm like a reality TV whore. So
So VH1 on YouTube has been uploading like a lot
I'm
of
like,
different
please
girl,
tell me.
yes, a lot of different clips of like Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop. So that's what I've been doing.
okay, so yes to this. Also, Bad Girls Club is coming back, so I cannot wait. Favorite dude, when they were like, "We're done," I was like, "Why would you do this?
Yeah.
Is so disrespectful."
It
like,
is.
You know, like that's the one show I would thrive on.
Honestly,
Literally,
I don't know. So I
Drinking-
loved the first 2 seasons of Bad Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
Every season after that has been either I enjoyed it when I watched it but forgot about it, or it's just like the season that I remember the most that I don't fucking like was the one of like the IG baddies with like Winter Blanco, Persuasion.
okay. First of all, she could get her ass Molly but
Dude,
okay.
I personally
I have a real
don't care about seeing like
the sisters too.
women
I
with like
wasn't a
fat
fan of
asses.
sister
The
one.
twins one? Or-
Yeah,
or-
I was
yeah,
in
the
a-
sisters one.
My
I didn't like
thing
that shit
is-
either.
So those twins are actually because I love Are You the One, but I also love. Have you
I'm
watched
dead.
that?
No,
No,
it doesn't
what?
make sense to me.
It's stupid as fuck, but it's.
I don't understand the premise.
So I'm the worst. Like, Are You the One is basically a bunch of people. You put a bunch of information in, and then they match you, and then you enter the house with all these.
And
people.
you have to find your match.
Oh no! Is that
Right?
Yeah, that's Are You the One.
And if you don't find your match, then no one wins the money.
Yes. So this shit kills me because honestly, like, well, that's not the one they were on. What am I talking? X on the Beach is what I'm talking about.
Oh, I've never seen X on the
Okay.
Beach.
So, because I have to burp again. But, so X on the Beach. I love it. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to her because I fucking love her. When COVID first started, me and this bitch were just watching these reality shows.
Damn, dude.
And she has you know how you can like plug your phone into your TV?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so she had like some weird shit with like T-Mobile TV or some shit. I don't care. We were watching it. We were watching X on the Peak, which is basically.
On the beach.
Well, it's X on the beach, but they
And
have.
then there's one in the snowy mountains.
Dude, and this shit was what? Like, me and her were wild.
I was
And
gonna say, I love Adore Delano.
Can we just.
Like Danny Noriega,
round of
I love,
applause?
dude.
Love, literally, absolutely. So, just that whole season, like, I don't care so much for X on the Beach. Like, sure, I get it. But can you imagine being on a reality show where they bring your bitch ass exes
They
on?
had a season
Can you? I would literally jump off the peak. Like, I'm done.
They had a season of The Real World like that, where they like brought people into the house, right? And then like the very next day, they brought all of those people's most recent ex into the house,
I just love.
and they had no idea.
I love the
They're just
drama.
like,
I'm like, which,
oh my god, why are you here?
dude, I love the drama. I'm like, which bitches are fighting? Like, I'm
Listen, they started putting Love and Hip Hop people on Marriage Boot Camp.
bros. Okay, first of all, love Marriage Boot Camp. Have you seen 90 Day Fiance?
I've seen clips of
Watch
it.
90. No, I'm addicted to 90.
I saw like that one lady. She was like married, or she was trying to marry some guy.
the African guy.
No. This
There's-
is an
okay.
older one. But
No,
it was
I've
like
seen them all, girl.
some older lady tried to marry this younger Arab guy, and then
Muhammad.
Yes, and he was like, "We're not having sex because her pussy smells."
Okay, so I thank you for the honesty, Muhammad. My thing is like the gatekeeping. Like, you're not. I will make sure when people reject them, I will make sure you're not in this country.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you deported.
Bye,
You
bitch.
fucking bitch.
You-
That is so
no,
ugly.
and that's my thing. She gets exactly what she deserves. Like, I hope Muhammad thrives. Yeah, he may have not handled situations.
Yeah, he may be like a shitty
shit,
ass man,
but literally dragged
But
this
also,
white woman through
men
the
are
dirt.
shitty.
First of all, you're not attracted. Like, she literally, he literally says she like forced him to have sex.
Dude, that's wild.
That's called
though.
rape.
But also,
I love it. I'm not
I
that,
don't know,
but I love those
dude.
shows. Like,
it's just messy, right? It's messy because it's like
who doesn't like men?
there are people who are like, I want to find love, and then they get bamboozled by somebody, but then they turn around and are ugly as fuck by being like, I'm gonna get you deported.
Okay,
so
first-
everyone sucks in the
exactly.
whole situation. Everyone fucking
My
sucks.
thing is like, look, Karen, she should have known better. Like, honestly, she should have known better. You should have known this. But here's the thing, too. She fucking lied. So, within watching this series and them, like, there's couples that are still together that I fucking love. Like, the white guy who's from Oklahoma and his girlfriend's from,
South America.
no, his wife. They have a kid and everything. She's from Brazil, I think.
Wait, is it the guy that put on the penis cover?
No. But dude, I love her because she walks into this Oklahoma. He's white, his family. They're like, you know that she is not letting him control
fuck-
shit.
fuck no.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
no.
is very like, nah, bitch.
I
if
run
you
this.
want this, I do it. Because he had a whole thing of like basically conservative. Like, she's like has a really banging body. Like, model, I want to do like nude shoots and shit like that. And he's like, this is inappropriate. And she's like, she will fight with him. She'll be like, look, bitch, like.
But there's also it can be flipped too, right? Because I saw this one of this white American girl who was dating some fucking white guy from like Eastern Europe, some tiny Eastern European country, and he's like very much like, I'm the alpha male,
Darcy?
and you do what I say. I don't know
Was
their
she
fucking
American?
names.
What is she?
She was like blonde.
Yeah, Darcy.
Yeah,
He's
and his
trash.
name was like Andre or something.
Oh no!
Maybe I'm-
Elizabeth and Andre. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I'm making it up.
Because
But
first of all, he will get slapped the fuck up. Like,
listen,
You're
drop
the-
kicked, bro.
so it's a cultural thing. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You
You
are-
disrespecting me. I don't give a fuck what her
There's
culture
a
is.
whole
Like, I
episode
don't
she's,
care.
Like, texting and he
See,
aggressively
listen.
he like snatches her phone from her.
He would get punched
Thank
in
you.
his fucking
We're both
face,
crashing, just so
bro.
you know, because you're not gonna drive. Because they were driving and he literally just like aggressively.
Yep. Like,
Okay.
hands off the wheel, bro.
Yes,
You
so
do whatever you
yeah,
gotta do.
We're all dying. No, but I love all of this trash TV. I love reality
Yeah.
TV. It's the best.
Honestly, kind of is.
I love the drama.
It. Dude,
I love it.
I remember when Jersey Shore first started. I fucking... Ooh. I had me a
Run!
Team Snooki
Run,
shirt and everything. dude.
stop!
Run, stop. Who
No,
wrote the
I
note?
can't lie.
Who wrote the letter?
I literally cannot say that I did not because all the Flavor of Flavs, all the I Love New York,
Bro,
all
don't
of
get
the
me started on
shows.
New York,
Yes.
dude. I love
First of all, like
Shout out to Tiffany Pollard, too.
well, I know at some point she had some very like conservative, like real dumb shit to say.
Because she was from upstate New York.
Thank
like,
you,
she was
extra.
fucking dumb.
But
Yeah. Her name's Tiffany. Come on.
Can I? So first of all, you have Hulu, right? You know you can watch I Love New York on there, which I've done. Yes, because it is the best. Like,
Dude, stop. Wait, so when white people tried to do it and they had, what his goddamn name? Brett Michaels from Poison, they had Rock of Love, right? And then there was this really interesting
did you
looking.
watch that?
Oh, you bet your fucking ass I
I
did.
sure fucking did.
There
too.
was some
Who,
very... Daisy, dude. When
For
she
the
had
Daisy-
her show,
Daisy-
Daisy of Love.
Okay, Daisy of Love.
I rewatched it recently and I was like, this is
No,
crazy.
you know what? You,
I was like, this is
so
fucking
Chance
wild,
and
dude.
Real. The Stellionaires.
Dude, rest in peace, real, dude.
I know. I literally love them. Like,
And
they're
his
so
long,
goofy.
beautiful
Dude,
hair.
they were. Chance kills me because
Chance is too much.
He's so goofy, and he's
Yeah.
like, it killed me that like New York's mom's like, he's a thug. I'm like, he really is not.
He's-
Like,
no,
that with
it's
the-
all fashion.
bruh. What is the other
Not
one?
when you have
Ray-
some R&B ass brother like real.
What is that one called? It was with Ray J. What is that one called?
For the love of Ray J, dude.
Bruh.
Listen,
My sister.
Danger.
So my
Danger,
sister was
dude.
bitch. The fact that you even brought this up, I literally was about to say my sister was so with her little tiger.
With her, it was a Jaguar.
Was it okay, bitch? Go on.
Because I was really looking at her face.
No, my sister was like,
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Danger.
those were okay.
Fuck, dude.
We had a tangent. I mean, but a great tangent.
Shout out to Danger.
There's, girl, where you at? Where you at? Where you at,
Come
girl?
back,
Where
girl.
you been? Who did he choose? Do you recall? I think it was Danger.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, she got eliminated.
She got eliminated because they did I think this is why, but they did the polygraph test, and one of the questions for her was like, have you ever thought about killing the girls in the house? And she said yes.
weak. Hey.
She said, she was all like terrible. She was like, yes. And Ray J
Okay.
was like,
First, he's like, I can't. Danger's crazy.
She is
Crazy. I'm like, you named her Danger.
she has a tattoo on
First of
her
all,
face,
this is
dude.
a prime example of men literally
Just being like, I just want to fuck you until I find the girl that I'm marrying.
be honest. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah. Oh
All
yeah.
of those.
Danger's scary and crazy, and she wants to kill people. That means she's a freak. So I'm just gonna fuck her until I find the one.
And then when she tries to kill me,
Even though I mean,
But-
clearly that didn't happen because he went on with Princess, whatever her name is.
oh, you're right. They're divorced actually. She was sick of his
Yeah.
shit too. He's trash as fuck. Ugh.
Bro, that scene from Love and Hip Hop where Princess has like the champagne flute and she's just like
Oh,
and like threw it in
the
his
fact
face. I
that
was
he
like,
pushed
yes.
her in the pool.
Yeah, so fuck Ray J.
Broken legs.
Basically.
But yeah, so
I've never really fucked with him though.
Never. My cousin used to do a very fire, which in right now I'm saying means trash. Impression of One Wish. So when we were kids, we used to have.
I thought you were gonna say sexy. Can I?
Okay, so no, he used to do. If I had one wish, you'd be my boo.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so first of
We're
all,
about to start doing karaoke on this
no,
show.
literally, we used to do. I have this. I'm copywriting this right now. Do not steal my fucking idea. I had this.
You'll get sued, bitch.
You will get sued. I had this idea for a show, and it's called a shower song, and it's basically, you know, when you sing in the shower.
I don't.
So
actually.
it would be.
I
this-
don't sing in the shower.
It's a concert. I'm like, the princess
do the
is here.
moves.
Goodbye. No, so it's this idea to do like a show, but people are like in a shower, and like you know how music's muffled when
Yeah.
you're in a shower. So if
Have
you
mics
sing,
and shit in the
they'll- Dude, I'm so about this. If you sing, so the song will play right while
We need
you're in the
funding.
show. Please, I'm so about this show. I've been thinking about this. So you would see the music would start, but obviously it's muffled because you're in the shower.
Right.
If you sing the shower correctly, like it's the right song, you get money. Like how good? I would watch that shit. Like people in the shower, and then the song comes out, and they're like. As soon as they start singing, like, you know, you hear the
Right.
song, you're like, because when I'm in the shower, and if I don't have my speaker in there, it's muffled. Like if I just play my phone.
Right.
And I do this a lot because I'm like, it's just shower. I don't have time to be hooking up a speaker. Occasionally I do hook up speaker, but I'm like singing sometimes the song plays and I'm like, this shit is muffled as fuck. Like, and I'm like in my head.
Like
and
trying
then,
to figure out what
yes,
song
and
it
then I
is.
start singing and I'm like, dang, wrong lyrics. Like, so
Oh,
this would be
shit.
such a good show. Funding, please. I'm about this, but.
Hit our personal. Well, hit my personal Venmo, and I'll give Nikki the money.
Okay, but what I was saying about Ray J is we used to have my sister is an incredible, like my sister has a voice of an angel.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
My sister totally could have made a living in, she's amazing. Like
Make her do the voice or something.
I will have her come in. No, she hates me because I'm just like, bitch, you could have knocked all these dumb bitches out. Like,
you're like, we could have been
she
all living
is-
comfortably.
you know, I'm a lyrical genius.
I'm dead,
No,
bro.
but with her, her voice, like she sings songs and I'm just like, you know those people who like sing other people's songs and you're just like, how is it this fucking good?
Right.
And it's so funny when we were kids, aside from having dance competitions, we used to have singing
love this.
competitions,
Dude,
right?
I'm so dead.
And I don't know why we always competed. My sister always fucking won. I don't know why we never like, but yeah, so she used to sing and my cousin, Michael, he used to always, so my cousin Alexis used to do Selena. Late at
Oh
night.
my goodness.
She used to do that song. I
That's
used to
super
do.
cute.
I can't fucking remember. It's an old. I think it's like a. It's not Shania Twain. What's the other? Celine Dion. It's a Celine Dion song that I used to sing.
Oh, shout out to Celine Dion.
Thank
though.
you. Just killing it with the vocals. And then my cousin used to do. My cousin Michael used to do One Wish.
I'm
And
into
he
that.
would, little
The
black
ballads,
boy,
dude.
ripping his shirt off on his knees like, One Wish. And he lost every time. But he gave so much. So,
He said, "I'm gonna get him this time."
I don't know why we competed. She always won. Like, it made no sense. But anyway, aside from all the reality trash.
Yeah, we have maybe like 10 minutes,
Perfect. So let's talk about.
maybe 15 minutes.
Let's talk. What? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna go home and do. Cook spaghetti.
Yes.
Which is gonna take forever because things
Because
are
it's-
frozen.
yes.
But anyway, it's okay. And I'm gonna watch what you just said. VH1 on YouTube.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's hella clips. It's hella clips.
Okay.
Like,
So I actually hope Jasper has his bitch ass headphones on. I hope you do, dude. Because how are you gonna know when we're good to go? You better be looking at the time,
damn,
sir.
dude, could you imagine we just walk away?
We're just like, good night. No, I won't. I will literally put the air on and be like, I need to cool down
I'm
for a
dead.
second.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about dumbass Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I'm like, and we only have 15 minutes left. Like, there's no way, dude. There's no way. So,
I'm like, let me see. my
Kamala
list.
Harris, like, I don't know her. I don't claim her.
she
No.
has them
And Joe
bad.
Biden, absolutely fucking. Joe, poor kids are just as smart as white kids, Biden. Joe, bombing poor innocent children in the Middle East, Biden. I'm good, bro.
Joe pedophile Biden.
Yeah.
For-
Joe creepily touching young girls, Biden. I'm good. I mean, and it sucks, right?
But she's black, Shayla.
And what the fuck does that mean?
We gotta vote for her, right?
I mean, you do whatever you got to do, but that doesn't mean that she's going to help us. You do whatever the fuck you got to do.
Newsflash.
I'm not going to tell
we been
people.
fucked, we always gonna be
literally.
fucked.
I'm not. And also, like,
Stop shaming people who don't want to vote. That pisses me off.
Kamala, like, loves the prison system. So
Thank
no, she's
you.
not here to help us.
Bruh, she be imprisoning her own people. My thing is stop shaming people who don't want to vote. The system has never supported black people.
Right.
It never will support black people. So the fact that black people are not, like, if y'all so about getting us out of some turmoil, then y'all fix it. Because this is a this is a you problem.
White people need to fix this. But okay, so what I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna tell people to not vote. Like I said, you do whatever it is that you have to do. Okay. I will throw myself under the bus right now. I voted for Hillary Clinton, you know? And it was really, really painful to have to do that, dude.
I'll throw myself under the bus. I didn't vote.
I'm too dead. I told my friends this. I went and I voted with my dad, and I was so just like, he could see the pain
You were just
expression
like,
on my face,
"Why?"
dude. And as we walked out, he was like, "It's okay,
Bruh, you
it's
know what's
okay."
crazy?
And I was like, "No, it's not."
Well, you know what's crazy is I was not gonna vote. I'll tell you this. Everybody thought Hillary was gonna win. I don't know why they thought that.
Because they were like, "There's no way Donald Trump, the fucking apprentice."
There's a way.
There's no way. But there is a way
always
because
a
of
way.
racism.
And the thing is, Donald Trump appeals to
Racism
a very,
outweighs whatever you think about stupid
Thank you.
people.
So there is, I think what people didn't realize is with Donald Trump, there isn't a really hidden group of people in America that people forgot about. And this
Right.
is white, conservative,
Right.
middle class, working racist people.
Liberals were like, we had a black president. We're fine.
We're
We're
gonna-
fine. And next thing you know, white coal miners were like, fuck you.
And he his message was based in fear mongering. Like, well, let me tell you why you don't have jobs. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you that. It's everybody else's fault but the government's. Which,
Meanwhile, it's really millennials who fucking do computer shit. That's why you don't have jobs. And really, it's young white
It's
men
not
who are
us.
out here raping everyone.
thank you. It's not black. It's not black people, and
it's not
definitely-
brown people, for
thank
fucking
you.
sure.
It's not. And that was my thing. Like, I knew nobody believed me when this was happening. I'm like, he's gonna win. He literally is. And because he was appealing to people, he was appealing
Who don't
to
know no fucking better,
exactly.
dude.
And that's the thing. That is such a large population
Yeah,
in America.
there's a bunch of people who
And
are
we've seen it
fucking
now,
stupid.
right? We've seen it exactly, and it's just like, you want your jobs. Oh, immigrants are taking your jobs. Vote for me. And honestly, he hasn't. People who say his policy has. I'm about to throw this mic off. Yeah. Like, people who say his policy has made America.
I'm like, look at us. We're the laughing stock of the world.
I've never wanted to die so much in my life.
Like,
this
everyone else
year.
is being taken care of by their governments during COVID. And
No
we're all
worries.
out here just like, I don't have a job. I don't have health insurance. What
I'm
the fuck?
probably gonna die. I have
what am I gonna do?
diabetes, and
Yeah.
I can't afford insulin.
Yep.
He banned.
I don't have a job, and the
Bruh.
police are still targeting black people.
He banned TikTok. Think about that for a second.
Of
He
all of the
banned
things happening in this world,
TikTok. I heard. Let me tell you what I heard.
and TikTok is like the big threat.
I
hate teenagers just as much as the next person.
But really, no. He felt clowned. So the crazy thing is, there's nothing in there. I'm so sad.
Oh, I know. It's like a drip left.
No, you seen so when I think about this, when I look at this, heard like this middle-aged. He was.
That's already a problem.
He was a Latino man. No, I was in the nail salon, safe as can be. I promise. I'm very extra. And I heard him talking about how they please hand me another one.
Yes.
I heard them talking about how they banned. Thank you. I heard them talking about how they banned TikTok. And you know what this man fucking said? This man said it is a national security threat.
Okay.
TikTok is a national security. Think about this, people. TikTok.
Children dancing to Megan
No,
Thee Stallion. National security.
Classy. Okay, first of all, I will never have TikTok. You look fucking stupid using TikTok. But what I will say is that he felt so bad that he was clowned. He was literally clowned because I don't know if you heard about how a bunch of teens bought his tickets.
Teens and K-pop stars.
Yes, and we're like, not today.
But also,
Trump.
TikTok is largely owned by China.
He's mad.
He's big mad.
But you will not. You will literally say what happened to these individuals is horrible, but you won't implement any laws that protect people. But you literally signed an order to ban. This is y'all monster.
But also,
He's a
banning a form of social media. Hello, fascism. Hello.
Once again,
Please
say it again, Shayla.
hello, fascism.
Do y'all know what?
And it's like TikTok is like whatever, right? But also there are people who are actually sharing resources on TikTok.
He's not about it. He's never been about it. He hasn't done shit for y'all, the people who even voted. Okay, so
I know, right? That's what's crazy is that literally all of the things that he said he was going to do for these poor white people in middle America, it never happened.
So I shared a video, and until this day, it's one of those things. Excuse me. It's one of those things that is sad to me, but it's also funny. It's put you in a space where you're just might as well laugh because we've been fucked. And it's
I have to laugh
to keep from crying. So it's one of Trevor Noah's reporters. I can't remember his name, but he's a white guy and he's at a Trump rally. And just it's literally, they're like, I respect women. Oh, but grab her by the pussy. It's just this. How do I say this? It's just this space where it's they say things, but it's literally
I'm just so angered.
Why? This is y'all fault. You want, progressive, liberal, white women, white people, y'all want to know why we're here? Look at your family members. Look at your ancestry.
Honest,
look at your circles because black people did not do this. Brown people did.
Even though, we could talk about rich black people.
Black women try to save y'all.
We could talk about rich black people. We could talk about Latinos who want to aspire to whiteness and who don't understand that white people will never give a single fuck about them, right?
That part.
Who are still anti-black as fuck, still, going with conservative racist ideals because why? Because they're like, well, if white people like me, that means that I get to have things. Fuck you.
Literally.
And you still won't get to have the things.
Well, I know there's also people who voted for Trump because of tax breaks. Wealthy people. Fuck you.
Again, fuck rich people. Yeah. Eat the rich.
It's not enough.
Eat the fucking rich, dude.
Literally. I mean,
Literally.
I wouldn't eat them.
As a reformed Beyonce stan, eat the fucking rich.
I would have like a platter.
Her and Jay-Z too, okay?
I was gonna say they probably taste nasty. I want to like have like a plate.
I know they eat good food.
I'm like, I'm the worst. You see, we're actually talking. I'm like Instagram, like.
Damn, dude, we talking about cannibalism? This is too much.
I'll put them on a plate and like take a picture, but I'm not. Ew. Like, let's cook them up, but I can't. Ooh.
Could you imagine just like on like the little.
You know, I'm so right. Beyonce's weave just cinched. I can't. Okay.
This is getting dark. Wait a minute. Let's rewind. Wait.
I literally. I like Beyonce, but I
do like Beyonce, but she's also
yes. Thank you. Thank
rich.
you. She supports systems that I don't. So
yeah, she's
I get
still
it.
like
we can cook her
thriving based on capitalism.
Jay-Z too.
Either
Would
you
spare
redistribute your wealth
or shut the fuck up
or shut the fuck up and get steamrolled.
rotisserie.
Basically.
Okay, would you spare Blue Ivy? I think this is a.
As a child, she can still be taught.
What about as an adult? Dun, dun, dun.
If it was like Blue Eye, I mean, and that's the thing too, is like, think about like young children, right? Who get to travel the world. Friend, what is happening over there?
It literally came out right
You
now.
too late.
Okay, recenter.
Okay, so like a child who gets to travel the world and have whatever they want, and as far as I can tell, not have to go to school because she probably has like private tutors and she's just rich and gets to be rich and wonderful. What do you think she's gonna grow up to be like? Probably worse than Beyonce.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. A fucking asshole. Probably a Candace Owens.
Oh no. So you know
Like, as
a
a person with money, I believe.
First of all, Candace Owens.
And it sucks
coming
too.
for you,
It sucks
bitch.
too because it's like she's genuinely, like I said before, she's not stupid. Like she's very well spoken, and I feel like she knows the ideas that she's trying to articulate. However, the ideas are trash.
So I just like want to like condemn this ideology that like it's black people's fault.
Nothing at this point, like nothing to do with non-black people is black people's fault.
Yeah, and she has
as far as
like,
what we have to deal with within
when-
our own community,
Bruh.
that's a whole
when
other
she
topic.
talks about like the family unit, I just want to
Just strangle her.
choke the life because like honestly, how are you? Oh, well, yeah, we gotta. It's like kind of crazy because sometimes the things she says, there's logic based in it. But it's like it's like you need to go this way, but you're
logic based
going this
in
way.
some of the things that she's saying, but she's using that logic to be like, so I'm looking towards white people to help me. That's not logical.
Because they don't give up, and I've thought about this. Let me share a little thought that I've had. I've thought about just being this like reformed fake. I probably shouldn't say this because if I ever do this,
Sorry,
no, you're.
I'm
fine.
burping off to the side.
I love that. You see me, I'm like, sorry, guys, my bad. But like, sometimes I wonder. I don't want to. Okay, whew, that hurt. I wonder if like this is just like a scam. Like, how great would it be for Candace Owens to just be like? I mean, she already did her damage. But like
if she came out and was like,
I
"This is
just
how
wanted
much
your
I was
dollars,
paid to
bitch.
say this,"
Yes,
I would die.
I would literally be like, "There's the tea."
Face crack of the century. I would be like,
But that's what. See, this is. I aspire to be this face crack because how awesome would that be? Me like Black Lives Matter, then being like, "Make America Great Again, guys."
and then just like making money and then like
And then be like,
donating it to like black
Well,
organization.
I'm canceling that. I just want to come forth, like, not even a tear, just a smile, like hair combed back, like,
Yeah,
little
in a
a
bun.
little pantsuit, like.
I just want to say fuck white people. Thank you for all of your money over the years.
Thanks for supporting me and my lifestyle. But
and I've donated all of this money
this is a
to
scam.
black people. It's a trap.
Bruh.
Damn, dude, I would die. But that's, I think, what people need
But
to
she
do,
did
right?
do
I
some
think
type of damage, though. That's the
Yes.
thing, though.
Yes.
Like, is it worth you? Okay. If
because
that's the scam,
because
is it
again,
worth
right?
it?
Being a person like her, white people are like going to exploit that. Like, this is it. This is our proof that A, B, C, and D. Because we have this one very, well-spoken black woman.
The Hodge twins. They
who is
can
that?
eat rocks. Do not even. You can Google them, but you're gonna be like,
Oh, I don't
with your
want to.
computer.
I
It's
choose
two twins
peace. I choose
who are
peace.
trash. Like, stop. Like, why? You hate yourself that much? That much?
But yeah, people do. Look at
That's what I
men. Look
said.
at black men. They hate themselves that much, girl. And it comes full circle.
That's the thing, though, too. I don't want the power that white men have.
No,
I don't want to be equal
I
to
don't
white
want
men.
anyone to have power.
Excuse me, burp again.
I want everyone level playing field for
Right?
everybody.
And that's the thing. I think people are like, but maybe that's why they're so threatened outside of other factors, right?
Maybe. I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah, it's weird. Like people like black men and white women will go their whole lives trying to have that thing that white men have, and they will never have it.
It's
like, what a waste of your life.
Exactly, because
What
the
a
system's
fucking waste.
not set up for you. It's not. It
No.
will never.
Even if you get to that point,
you're still
they
black.
will never give a fuck about you, right?
Exactly.
Men
Rich
will still
people.
talk about grabbing your pussy, and your white ass neighbors will still be like calling you the N word and shit.
So this
like
make-
you do all that
Exactly.
and you shit on your peers for no fucking reason.
and you're never going to be in a space where you hold that
No.
power. So have you seen Miss
So
America?
just get rid of the shit, dismantle it. Miss America, like,
It's on Hulu.
is it a movie?
It's a show. So
No,
it's
I've never seen
basically talks about the ERA, which is the Equal Rights Amendment, and basically how it was this struggle for like liberated women, but also women who like wanted to be homemakers. This show, so it's very well done, and obviously they add some stuff in for like effect,
Right.
but
Dramatization.
As far as like historical accuracy, it's really good. And the reason why I say this is because Phyllis Schlafly was a white homemaker back in the 1970s.
Damn, you say it like it's so long ago.
Well, I'm trying to like accurately. Well, she died in. I don't care. We don't care why she died. But here's the thing. So she's this white woman fighting to preserve like the homemaker's title, like being at home and being in a space of, oh, we don't need the gays. We don't need she was just very conservative, and she was. But here's the thing: within that show, if you watch that show, there's plenty of experiences that she goes through that are like basically built in what we're talking about. So she is in these spaces with powerful white men, right? And you can tell she acknowledges that she'll never be in that space, right? It's
Right.
kind of like a shutdown. So it's like she wants these equal rights, but she wants to like, she's a homemaker, she's a mom, that's how she
Right.
wants to keep it. But she gets put in these spaces where consistently, so who was the president during Reagan? Reagan won his election because of her. She thought she was going to receive a job with him if she gave up a list of like women that she writes to, because they had like a whole organization and like letters they wrote.
And it's just like
What is so okay?
the world.
You better come back in 2 seconds.
Anyways, it's just like, it's literally like, congratulations.
Yeah, no, she's
You
like,
played yourself.
No, literally. So at the end of the show, like the last scene, I love this show. It's really good. At the last scene of the show, she gets a phone call from Reagan, and he's like, "Thank you for your work," but.
Damn, dude.
And
fucking
she's literally-
Shawnee
it's like,
O'Neal
you
style,
did
dude.
so much-
Shawnee O'Neal. Thank you for your services.
Yes, literally. And she was in consistent spaces even outside of that, where she was, like these white men would be like, come up and we're a part of government and policy, come up and they literally just like the language they use, like you could have that, you could tell it with her and how the show is like displayed that like reckoning, that moment of like realization of like, damn, I'm just a bitch. I'm just another bitch.
And
to
it's
them.
crazy
Like,
because that was like the 70s or the 80s or whatever it was. And men still talk to women like that.
bruh, like the way the homemaker's like title, no fucking thank you. Like very,
And it's crazy because like,
dude.
that's work. That's labor.
There's a scene where one of the white women who's like, she's like on the opposite end, right? She's on this end of like, she wants to be a homemaker. She's fighting for this. And what's that white girl's name that plays in American Horror Story?
Which one?
The Sarah Paulson. So she plays in
Okay.
that show, and she's very like,
Mrs. Potato Head.
yeah, she's like, they go into a stall. They had to change out. They're very like modest, right? They didn't want to change because the hotel's booked, blah blah blah, for some convention. They didn't want to change, so they go in the stall, and she's like, well, you need to call your husband, and her husband doesn't know she's there. And she's like, you cannot, like, are you serious? You cannot be here without your husband knowing. But on top of that, she's like crying. She's like, he controls the money. And it's just like, you're fighting for something that literally, and Sarah Paulson's character has that like reckoning of like, what the fuck am I fighting for?
Right.
Like, she's literally like, she has that moment where she's like, what are we actually fighting for? Like, why are we being this nasty to these women who just want rights?
Right.
Why? What are we doing this for? What's the point? Like, so you're fighting, I don't know.
It's weird.
Your
it's
roles
hard.
for no reason. Can't deal. Stop being trash. Like, please, you're so brainwashed.
We also have
I
1
don't
minute.
even know.
We have 1 minute left.
Oh. I literally can't say it. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
We
that's
know
what I
that.
said. I said
She
we have 1
literally
minute
just
left.
said,
I said that.
Jasper, bye. Just kidding. We didn't need this.
I'm
stuff.
keeping the time, okay?
Shayla's on
Anyways.
it. But yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what I was gonna say. Let us know your thoughts.
Any words of wisdom?
I never have words of wisdom.
My words of wisdom is live your best life.
That's real.
Literally.
Cry if you have to cry.
God, I'm gonna go home and
Don't
cry.
hold in those tears.
I mean, it's not the worst thing that you can do, right?
It is.
No cry.
Oh.
Depression's real.
Crying is so not the worst thing you can do. Man, let that shit happen.
Dude, okay, quick question.
Yeah.
When you cry, do your eyes get swollen? When I cry, it's the worst. It's
When
not-
I cry, I age by like 30 years.
And it's not like a cute cry. I'm very like, like.
Oh, yeah.
And
Heavy
then my
sobs.
eyes are like this, closed.
Really?
Everyone's
My
like, "What
eyes are,
happened?"
yeah. Well, I also have like a lot of skin around my eyes. So I'm just like a lot of skin and then like my eyes are really
it's
red.
like-
and my face gets all
No.
as red as it can possibly
I just
get.
look very dry because all of the moisture, but also my eyes just shut.
Damn, dude.
Like, that's it.
no, these things.
That's
are,
why
like,
when I
wet, and then
cry-
my nostrils flare.
No, when I cry and people are like, let's hang out, I'm like,
You can't see me
for
like
at
this.
least another week.
No.
It takes time.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's my words of wisdom.
that's real.
Live your best life. Have a good week.
I'm living my best life. Okay. Okay,
Back
we'll
and
see
forth.
you guys.
Okay,
next
first of
week.
all, Lil Duval's trash.
He
as
is,
fuck.
but it's a bob.
But
dude.
yes, it is a bop.
Yeah.
But he's trash. Let's make this clear. All right, I guess we're ready to.
We're ready to go.
Shut it down.
It's bedtime.